Right, there's some breaking transfer news, and we're going to go back to our chief correspondent, Kaveh Solokol, in New Jersey for more. Kaveh, what can you tell us?
Yeah, this is a story that I've been working on this afternoon with one of my colleagues, Keith Downey, who has excellent contacts at...
Right, these pictures just into us in those cars are Manchester United.
Welcome back to the channel, City Faithful. If you want to stay ahead of the curve with the absolute freshest, most explosive breaking transfer news straight from the Etihad, you are in the right place. Before we dive deep into the monumental signing that has just rocked the footballing world, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update on our march to glory. The summer transfer window of 2026 has witnessed its first true blockbuster, as Manchester City have officially concluded a monumental deal that sent shockwaves across the footballing landscape. The Premier League champions have successfully secured the signature of one of Europe's most coveted assets, finalising a multi-million-pound agreement that alters the balance of power in domestic and continental competitions. At the centre of this frantic transfer saga is the sensational French midfield prodigy, Manu Koné, who leaves AS Roma after an extraordinary spell in the Italian capital. Koné's meteoric rise over the past year made him the ultimate prize of the summer window, with scouts from every major elite club monitoring his availability. Ultimately, it was Manchester City's decisive action and flawless execution that ensured the midfield maestro would be wearing sky blue next season. In a fascinating twist, the ultimate catalyst behind this high-profile scoop is Enzo Maresca, whose tactical philosophy and unwavering admiration for the player proved to be the deciding factor. Maresca identified the dynamic midfielder as the indispensable missing piece in a grand tactical puzzle, convincing the club's hierarchy to pull out all the stops. His direct involvement and precise vision for Koné's development completely swayed the player's camp during crucial discussions. To cross the finish line, Manchester City had to navigate a minefield of intense competition from several European giants who were desperate to hijack the move. Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, and fierce domestic rivals Manchester United had all lodged substantial inquiries, threatening to turn the pursuit into a prolonged bidding war. However, City's management acted with absolute authority, presenting an unassailable package to ward off all external suitors. The urgency to finalise the deal skyrocketed due to Koné's magnificent, career-defining performances on the global stage at the FIFA World Cup 2026. Operating at the heart of the engine room for the France national team, the 25-year-old has carried the weight of a nation with absolute grace. His masterclasses in the middle of the park have been pivotal in guiding Les Bleus through a treacherous knockout stage. Koné's crowning achievement of the tournament came during the intense quarter-final clash against a resilient Morocco national team. Showing unmatched maturity and tactical discipline, he controlled the tempo of the game, breaking up opposition attacks and orchestrating transitions with pinpoint accuracy. The hard-fought 2-0 victory not only propelled France into the World Cup semi-finals but also confirmed to the world that Koné belongs to the absolute elite tier of midfielders. For Manchester City, adding a player of Koné's caliber represents a strategic masterstroke designed to sustain their era of dominance. The grueling modern football calendar demands a midfield capable of combining elite technical refinement with supreme physical endurance. In Koné, the club has secured a hybrid engine capable of transitioning seamlessly from robust defensive duties to devastating attacking progressions. Securing a talent of this magnitude from the clutches of AS Roma required a massive transfer fee that reflects the player's soaring valuation. The Giallorossi were initially reluctant to part ways with their prized asset, especially with years remaining on his contract and fans viewing him as the heartbeat of the team. City's financial muscle ultimately broke Roma's resolve, delivering a lucrative sum that couldn't be ignored under modern financial constraints. Before the ink dried on the contract, rival European powerhouses made desperate late attempts to match City's valuation and alter the player's destination. Phone lines were buzzing and agents were swamped with lucrative counter-proposals as clubs realized the window of opportunity was closing fast. Yet, the foundations laid by City's recruitment team and the pull of playing under a clearly defined tactical project kept the French international locked on Manchester. Maresca's specific tactical blueprint for Koné involves utilizing his rare blend of press resistance and progressive passing in the toughest domestic fixtures. In an era where space in the middle third is heavily contested, having a player who can shrug off challenges and find passing lanes is invaluable. Maresca envisions Koné working alongside established superstars to create an impenetrable yet highly creative midfield core. Analyzing Koné's profile reveals exactly why he became the subject of such a fierce transfer battle. Standing at 1.85 meters tall with exceptional recovery speed, he dominates ground duels while maintaining a high pass completion rate under intense pressure. His ability to carry the ball forward effortlessly allows his teams to bypass low blocks, a trait that will undoubtedly flourish in the Premier League. From the perspective of AS Roma, the departure leaves a massive void to fill, but the staggering capital gained provides them with the leverage to rebuild. Koné's time at the Stadio Olimpico will be remembered as a period of immense personal growth where he transformed raw potential into world-class consistency. The Italian club will now look to reinvest the historic windfall to ensure they remain competitive in Serie A. Meanwhile, within the French national camp, the conclusion of the transfer has provided a massive boost of clarity as they prepare for the ultimate World Cup showdown. With his domestic future firmly settled, Koné can focus entirely on the monumental task of securing a place in the World Cup final. His teammates have rallied around him, celebrating a milestone move that highlights the immense talent brewing within this generation of French footballers. Manchester City supporters have already flooded social media platforms to express their immense excitement, eagerly anticipating the moment their new signing steps onto the pitch. The prospect of integrating a fresh World Cup semi-finalist into an already star-studded squad has generated palpable buzz around the Etihad Stadium. Fans recognize that this signing represents more than just a squad addition, it is a statement of intent for the future. With the deal officially concluded and all formalities completed, the footballing world looks forward to seeing how this marquee signing shapes the upcoming season. Manchester City have once again proven their supremacy in the transfer market, reacting swiftly to secure a generational talent before his value completely outgrew the market. As Manu Koné prepares to embark on this thrilling new chapter, the stage is set for an unforgettable era in
Please like
Manchester.
this video and subscribe.